Welcome back. My name is Steve.
I'm Brad. We have a kind of special episode today. This one's going to be a little bit different. We actually did this Java Stout review, our second one.
Yeah.
You guys might have saw the, the Rye IPA that we did, but that was actually our third one. This one I brewed. This is from Midwest Supplies. It's the Peace Java Stout, and it actually got a bad review by us. And we'll let you see a clip of that now, and then we'll come back and go over what we think about it, almost a month later.
Yeah, not a bad beer. So we're going to go through the aroma, appearance, taste, and then the palate. And we'll give an overall score. So for me, the aroma, it's, I can't smell the coffee again. I don't know if that was just the amount called for in the kit, that it's just not enough for my liking. So I'm going to go with a 6 on that one.
Right. And it is a young beer. It's only been in the bottle for a week.
Right.
They do say on this one, the longer you let it go, the better it becomes. So we might have to come back in a month or two and do a different taste test of this. But yes, for the aroma, this thing should be exploding with coffee, I would say.
Yeah, and I'm not smelling.
I'm not smelling like anything. If anything, I think it almost smells like the caribou slobber.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost just like that.
I'm going to give it a 5.
Okay.
And I should probably give it a 2.
So we'll go with a 5.5. We'll meet in the middle there. As far as appearance, I mean, it fits the style. I'm not going to knock you because it's only been in a week for a bottle, and we don't have the head retention right now.
Right.
It probably needs one more week, maybe, to sit up and get that. But there is carbonation to it, so that shouldn't affect the taste that much. But appearance, it fits the style. It's the SRM is right on. If you look it up, it's a very dark brown. So I mean, for appearance, to me, it's a 10.
Right, and I agree. It fits a stout, so 10.
Yeah. As far as tasting, I'm gonna get another one here just to refresh. To me, there's very little coffee in there. It tastes just like the brown ale that we had before. So I don't know if aging it out will bring those flavors forward. But for me, I'm just gonna go with a 6. And I like you said earlier, I should probably knock it a little more, but I don't want to hit it too hard because I know it hasn't sat as long as it may need to. So to me, I'm going with the 6, possibly lower. I was expecting more coffee, especially with a name like Java Stout. Right, so I'm going to go with a 6.
I'm going to go with a 5. I don't really taste the coffee.
Yeah.
If anything, again, it tastes like the caribou slobber. So yeah, 5. I hope it comes out, and like I said before, it called for 8 ounces, and I put 10 ounces of coffee in.
Yeah, so you actually added.
I added more than what it called for. Yeah. So, 5.
Alright, well, now that you guys saw our first clip of what we really thought of this beer, we're going to actually try it a second time. Our thoughts are that maybe it was too young of a beer, and that's why we didn't get the flavors we were expecting with the coffee. Like I said, it wasn't that it wasn't a bad beer. I mean, it wasn't horrible. It was just we didn't get the coffee flavor that's got some head. So that's a lot different than what you guys probably saw in the last video.
Right.
So I'm hoping that it was just a little too young.
Yep. So we've been handing out a lot of beer of this, and almost everybody has said this was a good beer.
Which kind of brings us to this episode, right? Because it's like, okay, we got to give it a second try. Because maybe we're beer snobs a little bit, probably. But you know, maybe the coffee has actually developed a little bit and the stout has mellowed. I don't know.
Right. So let's go ahead and smell.
Yeah.
Smells like a homebrew.
Yeah. I smell just a hint more coffee than the last time though. So that's actually pretty good. God, I don't want to put it all on smell though. I'm gonna go 8. I don't know what your thoughts are.
Yeah, I think I am too. Almost like the first one, it's called a Java Stout. I want to smell Java. I want to smell that coffee. So I will go an 8 too.
I think last time we probably scored a little lower in that smell, but I think I actually smell some coffee this time. So appearance, just like I expect, you can't see through it.
Nope.
Just like a stout should be. There was mad carbonation up front, so I know there's some carbonation here. So that I'm gonna go ahead and 10.
Again, I'll go with 10 too.
All right. So the best part is tasting.
Yep. Let's try it.
I'll get a little more.
Yeah.
I do. So what are your thoughts?
Okay, I'm going to say this because I think I know what it is, but I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, we've taped 4 of these on IPAs.
Yeah.
Do you think it tastes more like coffee because of those IPAs that we had?
So we haven't cleansed the palate?
Yeah.
It might. It could be, too, that the amount of stout before from your... Well, did you do extract or was it?
Yeah, it was extract.
So maybe that flavor
partial.
has subsided a little bit. So now that we're actually... The coffee, because when you told me the amount of coffee you added, to me it didn't seem like a lot.
Right.
But that's what the recipe called for.
Yeah.
And obviously they know what they're doing. But maybe those flavors have kind of settled a little bit.
Right.
I think the coffee is coming out a little more. I'm going to go ahead and give it an 8.
Yeah, I think I am too. I think the coffee flavor, if it isn't from the IPAs that we had, it is there more now.
Yeah. So how about palate though? What is your feel on palate?
I think it's kind of heavy, but it goes away real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't linger.
No.
I see why people are liking this beer though. You know what I mean? Like when we started, we gave it such a bad review. We just batched the hell out of this thing.
Right.
And now it's by popular demand, we're saying, okay, let's go back and look at this. Because I don't really think you've had any since...
No, I think I've had 1 or 2, but really.
Probably too young. So no, for me, I'm gonna go 8. I mean, the palate is good. You get the sweetness with the malt, but at the same time, the coffee shines and it kind of dissipates. So it's a pretty good mix.
Yep, I'm gonna go 8 also.
All right, yeah. Finally, we agree on something. You know, overall, we got a score of 34 on this beer, which we'd have to go look at the video. I don't remember what we gave it last time, but I'm guaranteeing this is a much higher score than what we gave it last time. So for those that saw that little clip, kind of shove that to the side, go ahead and brew this beer. It is pretty good, but you got to give it some time to let the flavors kind of mellow and really intertwine to make something that's pretty good.
Yep.
So. All right, well, until next time, my name's Steve.
I'm Brad.
And I hope you guys join us for a couple more reviews.